back again. One more video I'm going to record for the night. Alright, so in the never-ending parade of evidence for Murphy's Law that is my life, I, of course, completed the last mission in my first attempt off camera after failing multiple times on camera. So, yeah. So, what I ended up doing was I parked a taxi behind the billboards on the highway at the edge of the island, the one that I tried to take last time but didn't have a car. So when I got back after collecting all the packages, I just grabbed the taxi and headed off, and I was able to evade the FBI cars long enough to not get blown up and I get back to the markers. So I completed that one, and that's it. Shoreside Vale is officially open, and this is my first journey to Shoreside Vale in many a long year. This is obnoxious. There's always something that ends up going over the bridge. Usually if you tap them, they'll go over. And not gonna make it. Ah, that is gonna fall. Anyway, yeah, it's a cool little feature. It's like, oh, it's a lift bridge, but after a while, it's like, all right, why do I have to wait for this? Because every single time you cross, you're going to end up sitting there waiting for that damn thing. Whereas, the Callahan Bridge, you can just drive across it. But anyway, so here we are, Shoreside Vale. Like I said, first time in a long time that I have seen this part of this game. I don't remember when I last played through the game, but it's probably the last time I saw this area. Airport. So I am doing the Donald Love mission, Grand Theft Arrow, where I have to steal something over here from one of the hangars, and I'm sure it's going to immediately pop like a 4-star wanted level. I have to freaking drive my ass off. We'll see what happens here. Oh no, it's the cartel. That is humorous. Where's the other bastard? And one-shot kills. See, at this point in the game, pretty much every mission you do, someone is going to be able to blow up your car in one shot. Like, they're going to have, the M16 or a rocket launcher, and you're just fucked. Get to the payphone in Wichita Gardens. That's the dude from the gang in this area, whose name I can't remember at the moment. That's fine. Alright. Now that I have unlocked this, so I've got 3 mission contacts right now. I've got, I think, one more Donald mission, one more Ray mission, and then the rest of it should be, shoreside stuff, I think. But anyway, I'm not going to do any of that right now. What I am going to do first is I'm going to start delivering automobiles to the import-export crash. That's pretty much what I've been waiting for. So I'm going to start doing that now. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. I was listening to Double Clef and wondering if the songs are public domain, so that I might be able to have that radio station on. Again, I'm not going to do it right now. I'll look that up later. But for the moment, let's start delivering some cars. So the way it works is the garage in Portland is like industrial vehicles for the most part, business type vehicles, trucks, buses, stuff like that. The garage in Shoreside is all the passenger vehicles, luxury vehicles, stuff like that. So pretty much anything that is, the really fast cars, just the list right here. So we got the Sentinel, the Cheetah, the Banshee, even the Idaho is in this one. Ooh, actually, Taxi too, I did not realize. Caddy, Esperanto, Renata, Stinger, and so pretty much all of these are actually easy to find. The only one that proves to be a bit of a problem is the BF injection, which I already have. I already have it stored in the garage in Stun, so I'm not worried about that one. When I first played it, that one was the only one I couldn't find. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it looked like. Um, what it is it's Joey Leone's car that he's working on when you go to his auto body shop to get jobs from him. He's always working on that car. So when you kill Salvatore, after that mission ends, you can now occasionally find his car parked at Misty's apartment in Hepburn Heights. So I don't know if that means that Joey's dead and Misty took his car, or if it just means that he's done with the mafia thing and he's just hanging out at Misty's. Like, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but basically, that's what it is. That's where his car is. So yeah, I didn't know that at the time. I saw the thing on the list. I was like, oh, BF injection. What is that? I had no idea. I looked it up on the old interwebs much later and was able to get one. But that was the only one in my first playthrough that I didn't get. So yeah, any one of these passenger cars will do for this. Should be able to get a good amount of just by driving around this area. Actually, if you go a little further and go into like rich residential area, you can find the furnace and probably the cheetah. Actually, speaking of that cheetah, I actually have the cheetah in one of my garages as well. And a stretch. Ooh, cabbie. There we go. There's one. Need that one. Snag that one while I can. I might as well go get those other ones. I already know they're there. I just go grab them now, and then if I happen to see something on the way that I need, I'll grab it. But for the moment, I know I need this one. These cabs really are ugly. I have to relearn how to navigate this area. Like, I know it fairly well, but I don't know it quite as well as I know Portland. I just ran over a cop and didn't get a wanted star. How the hell did that happen? That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm glad I have that on recorded video. Let's see. Need a car. Let's jack this guy. One of my favorite things to do that I don't think I've done while recording sound, but I did it a couple times on my PS4 and saved the clip, is when you jack a cabbie, you throw him out of the car and he gets out and starts yelling at you. If you immediately start a taxi mission right after that, he will occasionally hail you as a taxi. So like, you jack the guy and take his cab, and then he immediately hails you as a taxi driver. It's really funny. Stupid things that amuse me. Yeah, I've done it a couple times. I'm sure it's something that happens fairly often, but it's just a funny little unrealistic video game thing. Stallion. So yeah, this is one of them. Shit, that's one of them too. I wonder if on both of these, I wonder if I leave this. Snag this. If that one will still be there. Oh boy, that's a fast car. Question, is that a cheater or is that an Infernus? I can't remember which one is which. Well, let's find out. Let us find out. So this is a cheetah. I'm just going to drop this one off, and the one that I have in my locker, I'm just going to leave. Oh, stuck. Alright, so I left a Manana and I left a Stallion. Let's see if I remember that. That's funny, I just thought the Infernus was more common than the cheetah, but I guess not. I believe the Infernus is the fastest one. But I don't know, I just thought that when I first played this game that the cheetah didn't pop up nearly as much as the Infernus. Infernus should be difficult to find. There's usually plenty on the shore side. Well, I'm guessing my Manana is probably going to be gone. I don't know what the logic is in terms of like how long these cars stay around and keep them. It's random. It's probably not random. I'm sure there's some sort of random reason to it, but I forget. I don't know if like it allows you to jack like two cars and keeps them around before it disappears. It's probably something like that. Get back here. Oh, what an asshole. He just went out through the red light. That's alright. There's always another one. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? Kick his ass out. Oh, what are you doing? I realize if you managed to throw me back in the car, you could probably speed away.
You got any bright ideas what to say? Wait for around.
Alright, there we go. Ah, I should have grabbed his money. Oh well. Alright, so where you go stallions? Let me see if my manana is still back here. If not, then I will head back to Staunton and grab one of the cars I can lock up. So I already have a cheetah, so the one that I have locked up I'll just leave there in case I need it. Or, you know, if I find the other ones I need, I can take it out. There's a manana right there. Perfect. Francis International Airport. You know, I think, I could be wrong, but I think they saved, they kept the name Francis International in GTA 4. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a couple of years before I even booted that up, since I booted that up. I'd be curious to check that out. For some reason, I think they actually kept the name of that, even though they basically completely redid the whole universe. I mean, it's still Liberty City, and it's still based on New York, but it's a, you know, entirely different Liberty City with entirely different characters. Laszlo's in it, it's about the only thing that connects the two. It's always cool to do the throwbacks to the old games, though. Like, I know at one point in San Andreas, when you're running around with Ken Rosenberg, he's all drugged up on something. He thinks you're Tommy Rossetti, and he calls you Tommy. It's just really funny. Tommy is awesome. I can't wait to play Vice City. He's also voiced by Ray Liotta, which is pretty cool. Pretty big name. That's just, you know, back when voicing was a new thing with video games. There wasn't a lot of it. It's a big deal to have you know, a big name like that voicing a character. Come on, I can't freaking get anyone here. This usually isn't that difficult. Alright, there we go. You are getting jacks. Alright, so I am now going to go back and grab my BF injection and my stretch. Then maybe I'm going to call it a night because I'm starting to get tired. But those two are two of the rarer vehicles. The stretch is a rare spawn, and actually, I'm going to take the tunnel this time. Just be able to change the pace. Yeah, so that's a rare spawn, and of course the BF injection. Just kind of went over. I get that one. I don't know if it spawns at certain times. I think it spawns at night at random, but I know it has to be after you've killed Salvatore. It won't spawn before that. And this is why I don't take the tunnel. This is infinitely more obnoxious than taking the bridge. But I just thought it'd be fun with something different. I like how you can still see where you are on the map, so you know like how far you are. Which way do I need to go? Can't even see the damn sign. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's another exit in Shoreside, isn't there? I think there's one by the airport and another Shoreside exit. That's where it was. So yeah, I'm not going that way. I want to go stop. Obviously, you can take this all the way back to Portland if you so choose. But yeah, it's just a little bit tighter, so I try not to take the tunnel if I can help it. But you can avoid the lift bridge. You just kind of sit there, but that's, you know, whatever. It's not that big a deal. It's slightly uncomfortable. Really just a minor thing. Come out of the tunnel soon. I think it leaves you near the top of the island, if I remember correctly, near the hospital. I believe that's where it leaves you. And I know, actually, I think it's the same thing in Portland. The Portland one leaves you in, what is the area in the top? This is Rockford. Harwood. Harwood is what I'm thinking of. I was going to say Rockford, which would have been right, but in the Long Island. Alright, Alright, so I have 2 cars in the lockup here. One is the stretch, one is the BF injection. I think I'm going to do the stretch first, get that over there, and get that delivered, and then I will eventually take the BF injection over there. I can also pick up a Banshee. There's plenty of places I can do that. There's places where I can get a Stinger. So this list is actually pretty easy to fill. I mentioned one earlier, it could be a bit of a challenge, but it's, I think I can pretty much get all of them now that I have a stretch and a BF injection. I think the stretch is the only uncommon spawn, if I'm remembering right. So I'll pick up all this shit on here. I should definitely go on a hidden package run soon so that I can get more automatic weapon spawns. Yeah, there we go. This is my BF injection. Alright. Let's go with the stretch. Excuse me. I'm gonna go to the bridge this time. Not. Oh, of course. That thing freaking stretch spawns anyway. Let's get away from these things. Figures I specifically keep a stretch in the lockup so that I can deliver it, and as I go to deliver it, stretches spawn, of course. I haven't really looked up too much of the details on the car spawns and if there's anything that affects them, or what truly is the rarest. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say the rarest one is the ice cream truck. I think it only spawns in Shoreside, if at all, and if it does, it's not very common. That's one I'm going to need for the Portland garage. I need the ice cream truck, and we need the Dodo. The Dodo you can get, you just got to be patient as all hell. You can get it at the airport, but you've got to drive it all the way across the map to Portland, all the way back to that garage, and that's what makes it difficult. If you're super skilled, you can actually fly it over there. I've never made it all the way over to Staunton. I've gotten it up in the air and gotten it to stay up and glide a bit, but I've never been able to get it all the way over to Staunton. It's extremely difficult. And I don't know how the hell people do it. There's also some other stuff you can do with the Dodo. I know I mentioned in an earlier video, you can actually take the Dodo to the opening scene, of the bank heist. There's that landscape is actually in the game. The scenery is set up like way outside the limits of where you're supposed to go. Just because they obviously needed to capture that footage. And if you're good at flying the Dodo, I believe you can get there. But the Dodo is not meant to be flown. If you look closely, you notice that it doesn't actually have its full wings. Hence, I guess, why it's called Dodo. Okay, so what do we got left here? So we're actually doing pretty good. All the rest of these are readily available. There's nothing rare here other than the BF injection, which I already have. So I should be able to complete this list pretty quickly, and then once I do that, I can then select any one of these cars whenever I want, which is awesome. That's the real reason you want to do this, because then you can select any one of these. Okay, now the question is, where is the safe house? Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. Oh, you know what? You know what? The safe house here may not actually be available yet. So no one's actually assigned it to me. Oh, no, it is. It is. Never mind. See it on the map. It's available. I was gonna say, if it's not available, I don't really want to go all the way over there. But yeah, it's on the map, so it's gonna be available. Well, I just saw a step. Ah, damn it, I missed it. No, there it is. It's still over there. I think that's it. Shit, no, not it. Oh well. I saw a Stinger go by. I was like, well, I'm right near the garage anyway. I'm gonna drop it in there off. But missed him. Alright. Well, anyway, let's go and see if this safe house is open. Hopefully it is, because I'm not wasting my time. Drive all the way back. Oh, this freaking series of hills. I feel like this Inferno furnace or something. Oh, it's a Banshee. That's good though. A Banshee's another easy one to get. I can pick that one up and deliver that one. That'll be done. Yeah, so the safe house is down here in the residential, poor residential areas. So Shoreside has the apartment complexes, which is clearly like the poor residential area, and then it has the the nice rich places up in the upper area near where the garage is that I was just at. So will it let me? I think this is the one, right? Look at that. Look at that. I did not know this was going to be open already. It kind of doesn't make sense if you think about it. The story hasn't really dictated that this is open yet, but whatever. Whatever. Works for me. There we go. Alright, well, anyway. That is it for the night. I am getting tired, and I'm going to retire. So, I will catch you next time.